From Farmers Branch City Hall, hello everyone and welcome to Council Countdown, where if you give us just a few minutes, we're going to bring you a rundown of everything you need to know for the next City Council meeting agenda. I'm Tom Bryson with this Council Countdown for the upcoming City Council meeting of Tuesday, November 15th, 2016. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study session, members of the Council will consider items placed on the consent portion of the agenda. As you know, consent items are items to be considered with action taken that may not need individual explanation or discussion during the meeting. There are 8 items on the November 15th consent agenda. Agenda item G1 is to consider approval of the minutes of the regular City Council meeting of November 1st. Item G2 is to consider approving Resolution number 2016-101, reappointing Dr. Paul Longquist and Dr. George Moninger to serve as the City of Farmers Branch appointees to the Metrocrest Hospital Authority Board of Directors. The Metrocrest Hospital Authority is governed by a Board of Directors consisting of 10 members. The Board elects the members for places 5, 6, 7, and 8, and the Farmers Branch City Council confirms the appointments by passage of a resolution. Right now, the term for Board Director Place 6 and Place 8 is expiring. Dr. Paul Longquist currently serves aboard in Place 6, and Dr. George Moninger serves in Place 8, and both wish to serve another term. City Administration recommends approving Resolution number 2016-101. Agenda item G3 is to consider approving Resolution number 2016-102, awarding a contract to Kurtco Incorporated for crack and joint sealing services through a local government purchasing cooperative contract. The Public Works Department utilized an interlocal agreement with the City of Grand Prairie to negotiate a contract for crack and joint sealing services throughout the city. The proposed contract was prepared using estimated quantities and will be awarded on a unit price basis. Funds are available in the 2016-17 Public Works Street Division operating budget for this project in the amount of $150,000. City Administration is requesting to enter into an agreement with Kurtco for the unit price purchase of crack and joint sealing services. Kurtco performed this contract in the last fiscal year for all these same services, and all previous work was performed timely and to the satisfaction of the Public Works Department. City Administration recommends adopting Resolution number 2016-102. Agenda item G4 is to consider approving Resolution number 2016-103, authorizing the City Manager to execute a project-specific agreement with Dallas County for roadway repairs and improvements to Alpha Road between Midway Road and Inwood Road. Dallas County has provided financial assistance to cities within the county for maintenance of Type B roadways. Now, Type B roadways consist of thoroughfares and bridges of major cross-country importance. The city entered into a Master Road and Bridge interlocal maintenance agreement with Dallas County in January of 2013, which is effective for 5 years. In order to participate with the county, the city must have a project-specific agreement for each specific project requested. Now, the City of Farmers Branch has submitted a request for roadway maintenance funding assistance for Alpha Road between Midway Road and Inwood. The city will be responsible for the construction, administration, and any payments made for the project, which is estimated to be $700,000, with Dallas County providing $150,000 for this specific section of street. The construction work will consist of panel replacement, curb and gutter, ADA ramps, and street markings within the limits of this roadway. City Administration recommends approving Resolution number 2016-103. Agenda item G5 is to consider approving Resolution number 2016-106, authorizing the City Manager to sign the first amended and restated Joint Fire Training Center interlocal agreement among the cities of Carrollton, Coppell, Farmers Branch, and the town of Addison. On February 4th, 2014, the initial Joint Fire Training Facility Business Plan was presented to the City Council, which outlined a joint project among the cities of Carrollton, Coppell, and Farmers Branch, along with the town of Addison. The project budget was estimated at $2.8 million, with the construction and operational costs being proportionately shared, with Carrollton at 42%, Coppell at 22.7%, Farmers Branch at 23.7%, and Addison at 15.2%. During the first quarter of 2014, the project was first presented to various city councils for their consideration. 3 of the 4 cities authorized moving forward. The Addison Town Council decided not to provide funding and opted to terminate further participation. On December 2nd, 2014, Resolution number 2014-111 was approved by the Farmers Branch City Council, authorizing the City Manager to negotiate and sign a Joint Fire Training Center interlocal agreement among the cities of Coppell, Carrollton, and Farmers Branch. The agreement was negotiated, signed, and became effective on April 1st of 2015. Now, on February 16th of this year, Resolution number 2016-018 approved a construction budget of $2.3 million for the facility. Construction costs were allocated per the interlocal agreement with the City of Carrollton, paying 49.56%, or $1.1 million. Coppell paying 26.8%, or $638,845, and Farmers Branch paying 23.7%, or $564,948. Over the past several months, the town of Addison has hired a new town manager and a new fire chief, and several new council members have been elected. In its review of several current and past project opportunities, the town of Addison administration, along with its town council, has revisited the prior decision not to participate in the Joint Fire Training Tower. Based on that review, the town included funding in its budget to petition the other three cities for re-inclusion in the project. The Carrollton, Coppell, and Farmers Branch fire chiefs and city managers are in support of this request. The four cities have had a number of cooperative ventures with the public safety systems intertwined in the new Harris Public Safety Radio System, shared dispatch services provided jointly by the North Texas Emergency Communication Center, joint SWAT teams, and most importantly, the robust automatic aid agreements for providing emergency response across borders that all cities are members. On September 14th, Fire Chief Steve Parker presented a construction update on the training tower and the request for Addison to become a participant. Including Addison will improve the level of emergency service provided across all communities. It would allow for Addison police officers and firefighters to receive the same hands-on, robust training as those from the other three cities and ensure all public safety officers are on the same page so they can safely operate at the same high level of proficiency while responding together. The town of Addison is requesting to rejoin the project in this fiscal year and pay 100% of their proportional share of the facility's operational costs. However, Addison would pay their capital investment of $451,171 over 3 years. Their capital funds would be used to complete all remaining capital that were in the initial facility design, but were removed due to the previous reduction from 4 cities to 3 partner cities. Although paying their capital contribution over time is not ideal, having Addison participate in the project will reduce the Carrollton, Coppell, and Farmers Branch financial commitment to the project in both the short and long term. Farmers Branch would see an immediate reduction of $11,105 in operational costs in this fiscal year and would not have to provide funding in future budgets to pay for the additional items that would maximize the facility's training potential. City Administration recommends approving Resolution number 2016-106. Agenda item G6 is to consider approving Resolution number 2016-108, authorizing the city manager to execute an amended and restated license for communications facilities between the City of Farmers Branch and New Singular Wireless PCS LLC. MD7 LLC, representing New Singular Wireless PCS LLC, has negotiated a license agreement with the city to continue use of their existing cellular antenna system located on the city-owned water tower at 3723 Valley View Lane. The existing license agreement began in January of 1997 and after 4 5-year terms expires at the end of 2016. The new license agreement would allow the licensee to continue operations for an additional 20 years. The negotiated cellular license agreement is for an initial term of 5 years for $3,000 per month or $36,000 per year, with 3 additional renewal periods, that's optional additional 5-year renewal periods. A 15% increase would be added to each 5-year renewal of the agreement. No increase of the existing antennas or expansion of the equipment shelter at the base of the tower is proposed. If the licensee continues to operate its facilities on city's property after the expiration of the final term without written agreement, that tenancy shall become a month-to-month situation under the same terms and conditions of the license agreement, but will not constitute a renewal of the license agreement. City Administration recommends approving Resolution number 2016-108. Agenda item G7 is to consider approving Resolution number 2016-109, authorizing the city manager to execute a communications facilities license agreement between the City of Farmers Branch and Clear Wireless LLC. Pyramid Network Services LLC, representing Clear Wireless LLC, has negotiated a license agreement with the city. Continue the use of their existing cellular antenna system located on the same water tower at 3723 Valley View Lane. The existing license agreement was entered into in October of 1997 with Nextel Communications, which later merged with Sprint to become Sprint Nextel. The lease was amended in 2010 to include Clear Wireless. The parent company of Clear Wireless, Clearwire, later merged with Sprint Nextel. The lease with Clear Wireless expired in October of 2012 and has been month-to-month since then. The new license agreement would allow the licensee to continue operations for an additional, you guessed it, 20 years. The negotiated cellular license agreement is the same as the previous item, which is an initial term of 5 years for $3,000 per month or $36,000 per year, with 3 optional additional 5-year renewal periods and all associated other provisions. City Administration recommends approving Resolution number 2016-109. Agenda item G8 is to consider adopting Ordinance number 3399, amending Chapter 2 of the Code of Ordinances, Administration, Article 2, Boards and Committees and Commissions, amending Section 2-185, relating to meeting dates for the Library Board. The Library Board met on October 13th and recommended that the board meet a minimum of 6 times per calendar year, while still maintaining the option of meeting more frequently as needed. The amended ordinance establishing meetings at a minimum of 6 times per year or as such times as the Library Board deems necessary has been prepared by the City Attorney based on the Library Board's direction for City Council's review. City Administration recommends approving Ordinance number 3399. And that was it for a lengthy consent agenda. Here are the other regular session items before the Council at this upcoming meeting. Agenda item H1 is to consider, to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3401 for a specific use permit allowing outdoor storage and display for properties located at 13500 and 13512 McClintock Street. Item H2 is to conduct a public hearing and consider a request for final plat approval of Metropolitan Southeast Edition Lots 1 and 2, Block A. Agenda item H3 is to conduct a public hearing and consider a request for final plat approval for Comerica Edition, Lot 1, Block A. Item I1 is to consider approving Resolution number 2016-110, authorizing a commercial facade revitalization grant agreement for 4464 Sigma Road. Item I2 is a presentation by Carol Dingman on behalf of the Historical Park Preservation and Restoration Board regarding a future museum conference center. Item I3 is a presentation by Charles Sullivan on behalf of the Farmers Branch Manske Library Board regarding a library project being considered for a future bond election. Item I4 is to consider approving Resolution number 2016-105, authorizing the City Manager to negotiate and execute the second amended and restated agreement for library services with Library Systems and Services. And agenda item I5 is to consider approving Resolution number 2016-107, awarding a unit price contract for fiscal year 2016-17 annual contract repair project to Jim Bowman Construction Company in the amount of $792,426. The Council may recess into closed session, but then will reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. And that will do it for the November 15th agenda. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live here on FBTV. That is Spectrum Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T U-Burst Channel 99 throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This here City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is at 6 p.m., 7 days a week. In the meantime, the November 15th meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council starts at 6 p.m. Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, for everyone here in the studio, I'm Tom Bryson, and you're watching Council Countdown on FBTV. From everyone here at the City of Farmers Branch, have a happy and safe Thanksgiving holiday, and we will see you next time.